Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk from Los Angeles. Um, so I wanted to tell you about something that Kelly Rutherford said last night when I saw her. It had such a profound impact on me when she said it that I knew immediately I wanted to talk about it in Coffee Talk. And then after we were done visiting, I went back over to her and I was like, Kelly, is it okay with you if I talk about it on Coffee Talk? And she was like, of course. Um, when we were talking about, I would imagine she gets a lot of what she got from me last night. I'm praying for you. I love you. I'm so angry that this has happened to you. Think about receiving that energy all the time, everywhere you go. Like at first, when bad people hurt you, when something catastrophic happens, whatever the case may be, people come to you and they want to foster that. So, um, you know, when I have been hurt by friends and people come to me and they're like, I'm so angry for you. At first, I need that energy because part of that energy heals me. But once I'm healed, that energy becomes a burden for me. This is true. Think about this. No, this isn't the part Kelly said. This is Jamie. I don't want to put words in Kelly's mouth. I'll get to that in a second. I remember when my dad first died. People talking about my dad, people constantly telling me how sorry they were, was what I needed while I was in mourning and while I was healing. Lord knows, I don't know if I ever really healed, but you know what I mean. While I was sitting Shiva. So, but imagine if as the years went on, people continued to come up and see me and say, I'm so sorry about your dad. I can't imagine what your family's going through. 2 years later, 3 years later, 4 years later, it is no longer the energy that you need to heal, to live, to participate in your life. That energy is becomes a burden. People mean well, but it's like when people ask me to this day, what happened with you and so, or like, are you okay that you and so don't speak? I go, yeah, I'm good. I don't speak about her because that's not my story to tell. And that's not, I try to, move the conversation along as quickly as possible. But some people want to be in that space. I only share this with you because in order to truly protect your peace, you have to watch the energy that you are open to receiving. Like at first, if somebody does you dirty and people are like, oh, I can't believe she did that to you. I hate her for you. I'm so angry for you. And you need that to heal because it's part of it. I get it. But don't allow that energy for too long because you become the coat rack holding all that weird, bad energy for everybody else. And eventually you're going to be like, oh my God, everybody shut up. But one of the things that she said to me as we were talking about it was she said, I am at the place now where I believe it is possible that this journey, this incredibly painful, excruciating journey, is not about me at all. That perhaps we all needed to go through this because my children are meant to do great humanitarian things in their life. That they are meant to fight for people who don't have a voice or fight for people who... And I was like, wait, what? And she said, yeah, what if my ex-husband and I had to go through all of this because let's say my daughter was meant to be a great humanitarian who would travel the world fighting for people who didn't have a voice. And she needed this experience as a child to push her toward her calling. Y'all, I'm telling you right now, that was one of those moments where I stood there, true story. If Kelly was here, she would be like, this is real, people. With my drink under my mouth, with my straw like a microphone, as if I was listening to a sermon or something. And then the straw was a microphone as if I was about to throw down a fat freestyle. I don't even know what I was doing. I was like this. And then I was like, oh, I don't even know what I'm doing with my straw. And she was like, it's fine. I realized how much of our journey is for the betterment of the future people we will have relationships with, marriages with, friendships with. How many people in my life now are in my life because of, or by proxy of, past pain? And imagine if maybe one of the painful experiences I have gone through, I went through because it will somehow benefit one of my children. I would walk through fire if I believed wholeheartedly that it would be the way to ensure my children would have a happy life. If someone were to say to me, would you go back to that pain, Jamie, to the pain you experienced in this situation because you knew it would help Olivia move toward her calling? What mother wouldn't run back? I would run back to 21 and get that heartbreak all over again, whatever it was. I'm going as fast as I can. Doc, put me in the flex capacitor, whatever, and take me back to 1988. I'm going. Johnny be good, okay? By the way, October 21st is the date they go back to, and that's my birthday, so whatevs. It was such a place of like safety for her. For those of you who are not familiar with Kelly Rutherford, she's a brilliant actress who was on Gossip Girl and numerous other shows.